When there's no water and the animal's not able to submerge itself and put those nictitating membranes over the eye, they feel a little more on edge. This alligator already knows that I'm coming in after it. It's not able to hide. It doesn't have a comfort zone. So it's going to be on defensive mode right away. So that's why I'm going to use this towel. See? Right away, already getting defensive. And that's an antibiotic to help boost his immune system.
Amikacin.
I'm just going to be taking out these little baby bushmasters and showing them off to you guys because we've never seen bushmasters this small ever on the channel. This is the largest species of viper on the planet, and this is just a little baby. So it's so crazy to think that this little viper will eventually turn into a snake like this giant 8-9 foot bushmaster, beast of a viper. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm here at McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary with Mark and Aneth. And if you guys remember, we were here about a week or so ago to capture up an alligator that had been bloated in its stomach region and it wasn't able to actually submerge itself into the water. So Mark called me over to help him catch up the little alligator, and as you guys know from this clip, and that's how you do a little quick catch. It was successful. We caught the alligator. That's where we throw in the clip, you know, the editing, pre-editing, post-editing. Anyways, but the alligator, it turns out from these photos, you guys can see that there's a lot of leaves inside the stomach. There's a lot of plant matter that was stuck inside the guts.
Yeah, there's a lot of leaves mostly, and then just septic nastiness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, which was weird. You're thinking, you know, these guys died.
With an allergy.
So watch out.
Don't worry, it's the antibiotic. It's got the protective cap. But yeah, it had a bunch of leaves inside its stomach. It wasn't able to digest its food. It was getting all blocked up.
I mean, I don't know if this is the problem, but we're taking it like one problem at a time. You know?
Yeah, well, the biggest step was to get the bloating down so the alligator would be more comfortable. And as you guys are about to see, the bloating did go down. He's just got a little bit of a tummy, and that's about it now. And you guys are doing these antibiotics how often?
Once every 3 days.
Once every 3 days. He's got 3 more injections, and then he's going back into his pond. And he should be good, right?
Yeah, well, we got to take the stitches out too.
Today?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Do you guys want me to come back for that, or are you going to bring it to the vet?
If you want to, sure.
We'll probably come back and help take the stitches out because they did have to make a little incision on the belly to actually treat the stomach, get into the gut content, get all of those leaves and whatnot out. That's really crazy that leaves bounded up an alligator, being an animal that's from the swamps and whatnot.
You would think it would happen all the time and they'd be just passing.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're not sure this is the problem, but that's as far as we got on the surgery.
Well, one of the biggest things is that swelling. You guys got it taken care of, and now at least the alligator's more comfortable.
Yeah, because he was...
Yeah, he was a bully.
Fluffy.
He was a very fluffy. So let's go get that alligator. He's over here in this little holding area. So we have a towel with us.
Get in there and get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and get the gator. He's over here. The thing about alligators and crocodiles, when you're going to capture one, not saying you guys should ever try to capture an alligator or crocodile unless you're working this field, but when there's no water and the animal's not able to submerge itself and put those nictitating membranes over the eye, they feel a little more on edge. This alligator already knows that I'm coming in after it. It's not able to hide. It doesn't have a comfort zone. So it's going to be on defensive mode right away. So that's why I'm going to use this towel. See? Right away, already getting defensive. I'll use the towel to cover up the eyes. Oh, relax. We're going to try and be very gentle because this alligator is going to let it roll throughout my hands. So defensively, the alligator starts to death roll, so I get out it gets out of my grip, but I just loosen my grip and let the animal keep rolling.
Can come out.
There we go. Relax. He's biting the tail just a bit. That's okay. All right, I've got his eyes covered. He's good to go. You want to give him the injection?
Okay.
And that's an antibiotic to help boost his immune system.
Amikacin. What we're trying. And even if I pick them up, I can show them the belly of the stitches and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, let me help you.
Relax. You want to grab a base right here? So let's show them that belly. Look at that. His jaws aren't secure. I've got him open like that. But you can see where they cut open the stomach and they're removing all that content. And we're going to show you guys the photos again so you guys can see what was being taken out. Basically look like black tar, right?
Yeah, let's move back in here.
Okay.
This is a solution of salt and water and a little bit of bleach.
All right.
You just soak some of that.
Notice how much that swelling has gone down around that belly region. Yeah, that gator's still a little pumpy. Don't worry, Ruth, he's got a little spunk. Just watch your step. But that will go down as time goes on, and this animal will be good as new in no time. So, really happy we're able to get that alligator from that position and get him a little more comfortable, because I know what it's like to eat a lot of food and feel like a bloated balloon.
I was like that last night, I swear to God.
I was like that last night too.
I went to bed and I was going, holy cow,
Too many Doritos. Hey, I heard you got some new snakes in the snake house. Can we go check them out?
Yeah, we do.
Ooh.
We got a couple eyelash vipers. I think that's the only new stuff.
Oh, you got new eyelash vipers too? I was talking about the new bushmasters!
Oh, we got those too.
Ooh, bushmasters.
They're cool. I forgot you guys didn't know.
Bushmaster. Ooh, that's a sleepy kitty. One of the many cats that call this place home. But let's go see some snakes. Bushmaster! What is going on, beautiful people? We're here in the snake house, and if you look around, you can see this place is stacked to the T with beautiful vipers, elapids, all types of really cool snake species. Some of these animals being rescues, donations, and also animals that are actually confiscated by Florida Fish and Wildlife or federal Fish and Wildlife from people who did not have them legally. They end up here, along with a lot of a personal collection that he's built over time, because Mark loves rattlesnakes.
I'm gonna show you, you can show them the bushmasters. What we got in.
The bushmaster. He's gonna let me show the bushmasters. Let me go get this cart real quick. I'm just gonna be taking out these little baby bushmasters and showing them off to you guys, because we've never seen bushmasters this small ever on the channel. These guys are probably just about a month or so old. Wouldn't you say, Mark? They're pretty young.
A couple months, I would say.
Extremely tiny. We got two in here, so let me just make sure I know where everyone's at. All right, so I'm just gonna take out one of these little bushmasters. They're coiled up right in the back there. And I cannot believe how tiny they are. I've never worked with Lachesis muta this small. I've seen black-headed bushmasters this small, but never Lachesis muta. This is the largest species of viper on the planet, and this is just a little baby. So it's so crazy to think that this little viper will eventually turn into a snake like this giant 8-9 foot bushmaster, a beast of a viper. So it's really interesting to think that this little guy will eventually be as big as that snake. And if you look, I'll just turn the snake around just a little bit. You can see why I love them so much. Get a good look at that face. They have a beautiful striking black pattern that goes right behind the eyes. And they have those immense heat pits right there. Out of all the different pit vipers I've had the opportunity to work for, it is insane how accurate the pits on this pit viper are. This animal can easily target anything with a heat signature in the night of the forest. Shoot those fangs right into it, killing it no problem. What's really interesting is a lot of different viper species give live birth, but the bushmasters have been known to lay eggs. So it definitely separates them from the other species, not just with size, but their biology and what they're able to do when it comes to reproduction. Now, I'm actually going to open up this little enclosure and stick this bushmaster back. We just wanted to give you guys like a little creature feature and show you guys this beautiful snake that Mark got, just because bushmasters are my favorite viper, and it is a privilege to be able to see these guys this small here in captivity. Look at this. That is an adorable little face, and even at this size, being this small, this guy's got a huge set of fangs. Look at that beautiful snake.
It's a good color.
Beautiful. God, they are gorgeous. Look at that. Alright, let me just readjust this hook. We're going to put this little snake back on. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little bit of reversing on it. And when they're this young, they feel a little rough to the touch. They won't have those big spiky scales until they get older, like that big male behind me, where he feels like a big pineapple with those modified spikes for scales. And look, you can barely see, you're not going to be able to pick that up too well, by that little white dot on the tip of the tail. That will eventually grow into that famous Bushmaster claw that looks like a rose's thorn. They use it to hit the leaves, making a vibration sounding like a rattlesnake as a warning. So it's really badass and definitely a pleasure. Thank you so much for letting me play with the little baby Bushmasters. Oh, come on, say it with me. 1, 2, 3, Bushmasters! Ooh. Anna, come on, Anna, come on. 1, 2, 3, Bushmasters! Whoa, where are my hips? Bushmaster! 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 right, beautiful people, we're going to be heading out. Check out McCarthy's Wildlife Sanctuary. They are an awesome sanctuary here in West Palm Beach, Florida. If you guys want to see tigers, leopards, and all kinds of crazy wildlife up close, come and check it out. All the proceeds go towards the wildlife. So check it out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, stay beautiful. Love your friends. Give them hugs. Give everyone hugs. Hugs for Mark. Hugs for Anna. And I'll see you on the next one. And if you want a hug too, I'll give you one too. Come here. Oh, all right. All right. But pay attention.
You're so good.
Be good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, here's a bullet.
Fluffy.